the lack of love you have for yourself. Because if you loved yourself, you wouldn't be harming your spouse, talking down to them, cheating on them, belittling them. And we ain't saying relationships, we ain't saying marriage is always perfect, nah. But we had this conversation with our husband too. Like, we know we're gonna go through things. But as long as ain't nobody cheating, and this is what we said. Or we ain't putting our hands on each other, we can work it out. We really learned that these past couple years. We can't even tell you how many times out of anger said something we weren't supposed to, but we're still here. Because despite everything, we know we're meant to be here. This is not by accident. This ain't no coincidence. We knew it. We can feel it. And after going through so much hell and pain and loneliness, heartache, we can go down the list. Feeling like a loser, like we was never good enough, like we wasn't worthy. And all the gossip and the drama we fed into, just our own experience. We just like, we are so glad Allah's the greatest. We're not there no more. We are a lot stronger. We don't have to prove anything to anybody. We are who we are. We love the mistakes we make when we mess up, and the way we pushing ourselves, doing new things, whether it's one little step at a time. We couldn't do this before. There was always some kind of hindrance or drama or arguing or something going on, and it was in our past relationships. Everything looks so good on the surface, but you never know what people are going through behind closed doors. And some of us, a lot of us, are in fear. We're afraid to speak up because we feel like people are going to judge us and ain't nobody going to understand. And they very well are going to judge you. But remember, they ain't even got their life together. So that is irrelevant. You fix yours. You fix your house and stop worrying about mine. That's it. That's all, y'all. So what we about to do, people, is take our first little break and play some music for you guys. And then we will be back on the Queen Candy Podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. We are talking about domestic violence awareness, y'all. We will be back. All right, you guys, and just like that, we are back on the Queen Candy Podcast on another episode of our Sunday Positivity Talk. So, for those that are just joining us, October, for those that do not know, is National Domestic Intimate Partner Violence Awareness Month. And this is something that needs to be done every day. Our personal opinion, not every month, but it is what it is. What can we do? But anywho, um, October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month, also known, and we didn't know this either, Intimate Partner Violence Awareness Month. So safe to assume that you're in a relationship with somebody, y'all intimate and whatnot, you know, and domestic violence unfortunately occurs in people's lives, relationships, families, so on and so forth. And like we said before the break, um, a lot of people are, afraid to speak up and, tell their story about what they've gone through, especially Black women, because nobody ever really believes us. Nobody ever really takes our side, and everybody always asks. The first thing they ask is, "Oh, excuse, what did you do?" Or why didn't you leave? Or why? Not, let's get some help. Let's get some resources. Let's get her out of this. Like we said, we got blamed for so much in our past relationships. We even have people lie and say they've never done anything to us. So like we said, we know, but we was not, especially at that time, and definitely not now, because now we can take everything we've gone through and use it as a learning experience. And like we said, just share our story and whatnot. Now, for those that don't know their definition of the word violence, it can, come across to some people as, just meaning like physical abuse. Like we just said a second ago, that can make it hard for them to either come forward, tell somebody what they're going through, or they may know somebody that's going through it, but they're afraid to interfere. If you know somebody, especially, don't. There's always like a safe place. That's what we used to hear when we were going through our situation. It's always a way, but unfortunately, like we said, you can't control other people. And when you smitten and in love and you think you are, and this person is just perfect, you never see them signs coming. You know what we're saying? We tell y'all, we know this from experience, it can come out of nowhere. And like we try to hide other things, especially when you're going through domestic violence, we try to hide that too. But eventually, just like a bad relationship, job, you unhappy, it's gonna show from the inside out. We always think we do such a good job with hiding and, concealing what we're going through. But the biggest thing people could tell with us is that we used to lose weight a lot, because we used to not eat for days when we would get stressed